Oh, hello. How's it going? Welcome. Welcome to a brew day. Come on in, come on in. Pour yourself a beer, maybe some popcorn, and enjoy the journey with me. Today, hazy IPA, New England style IPA, same thing really. I'm doing a real one though. Before they were just experiments. I did 3 experiments just to see what created the haze. Recap really quickly. 1 was just yeast. London 3, between a regular ale strain, everything else is the same. Not really that big of a difference. London 3 may be a little hazier, but not much. The other one was Whirlpool, the whole deal, dry hop, 1 late, 1 early mid-fermentation. Not that much of a difference, they were both fairly hazy. Next one was no Whirlpool, just the hop oil, a little bit of hops at 15 minutes, 1 dry hop early, 1 dry hop late, pretty much the same. In fact, the early dry hop one was a little clearer. Today, a real one, a real hazy IPA, I'm just going for it. It's my second one I've ever done where I'm trying to make a hazy IPA. 21% flaked oats and flaked wheat combined. So 50% of each on those. The rest of it's just 2 row. The hops I'm using, first Melba, Australian hop, similar to Galaxy, passion fruit, grapefruit, citrus, that kind of thing. Pacifica, going to be more orange marmalade sort of thing going on, maybe a little spicy. Raquel is going to be fruity, on the fruity side of things. So combined, I think some cool flavors will come out of this. And I'm using London 3 yeast. It's already smacked and starting to swell. Going to go with the classic. Water profile is about 150 ppm chloride to about 40 sulfates. I know that because I'm using distilled water and I'm adding salts to that. Going to mash pretty high, around 154 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to do a 15-minute boil on this. Hops at 15 minutes. Then a huge Whirlpool 30 minutes. To be about a 1.5 gallon batch. And I'm looking at around, what's my hop total? I'm looking right now. 2.6 ounces of hops total. Largely going to be dry hopping and whirlpooling. I'm going to be fermenting this in a keg. Never done it before. I'm very excited. So what I'm going to do is hook up the gas inline and use it as a blow-off tube. And then once it's done fermenting, unhook, hook up the outline, push CO2 into it, and go into my other keg. That's the plan. This will never touch oxygen. I'm very excited about it. If it's brown or weird, it's not my fault. So on paper, this should work out okay. But on paper though, on paper it's very flammable. Let's get started. It showed 10:54. I'm a dummy. It's going for 10:59. Pre-boil. I messed up. I walked away and I collected a little too much volume of my sparge runoff. I always throw a little bit extra hot water in my sparge water just in case I need it. I'll run off, take a gravity reading, and if I need to dilute it down, I'll run off a little bit more. I collected too much wort, so I'm going to boil a little longer. We're good though. It's a minor mistake. I've done much worse. 1068. That's totally okay. I was going for 1066. I had that weird hiccup. I collected too much ore, had to boil down. Worked out okay though. Heating my cold chest freezer up where my kegs are in usually, because my other one broke. I don't have room. That's going to be used for this. I'm going to ferment it around 66 degrees Fahrenheit. High carousing, probably day 3, I'll add the dry hops. Now what a lot of people do is they cut off like an inch off the bottom of their dip tube. I don't have a tool for that. So what I did is I just bent it up. So it's now going to be hopefully about an inch or so, 2 above the grain bed. I might actually bend it back a little bit. And it should hover enough to where I can collect what I need to. All right, well, that's hopefully going to work. Gonna vacuum seal the hops, put them in the freezer 3 days from now, do more dry hopping.
The beat.
Done. Second dry hop added. Full disclosure, I messed up and I accidentally dry hopped too much of the very first dry hop. I saw in the program that I needed to do 0.35 of each hop. I took a quick glance at it and thought that was my dry hop addition, but it wasn't. That was my steeping addition. My dry hop addition was supposed to be 0.2 ounces of each dry hop on the first charge and also the second charge. So I had to make an adjustment. 0.35 ounces of each for the first edition, accidentally, and then 0.1 ounces each for the second edition. No worries though, it's going to be okay still. Still a heavy charge of dry hops. I am going to set the temp controller to 72 degrees Fahrenheit right now for a diacetyl rest, because I've heard with these large dry hoppings that you may need to do that, because some sugar in the hops can actually create a bit of an off flavor with that. So I'm going to do that now, I'm going to let it rise, ferment out for the next 3 or 4 days, then just keg from there to the other keg, transfer right over. I have high hopes for this one, I really do. This one, I think it's it. No oxygen will be exposed. It is going to be wonderful and cloudy, and I guarantee there will be no problems. It'll be a perfect beer. See you at the tasting video. Thank you for watching, and get out there and just brew, just keep brewing, just keep brewing.